Hello all, and welcome to my next AEW Unrivaled Collection Series 3 unboxing. This time we're going to be looking at Orange Cassidy. First one in this line, we looked at Pac. Second one, we looked at Darby Allin. Last one, we're looking at Orange Cassidy. And I say last one because if you saw the Pac video, then you already know I only got 3 figures in this series. The 3 I mainly wanted. But this time we're looking at the last one in this. I think probably everybody's most anticipated one, I should say, in this series. Orange Cassidy. There he is on the back. We got the sides. So yeah, Pac, Orange Cassidy, Darby Allin. Those are 3 I got in this series. Everybody was excited for this one. I remember when they announced it, and the render had his hands in his pockets, because that's kind of part of his gimmick if you've seen him. And everybody's just like, how the hell are they going to pull that off? So we're going to see how they pulled it off. Awesome. Let's just get right into this. As far as the talent, I like Orange Cassidy. Sometimes I will say I think it's a little much, just my personal opinion. But that being said, when he's doing more and he can kind of balance, instead of just being strictly comedy, you get to see more of a balance between the seriousness and the comedy. Then I start really liking him. When it's strictly just the comedy, it kind of becomes grating after a while. But when we, I think kind of seeing him against Pac and Jericho helped really bring out some of the more serious aspects of Orange Cassidy's character, and I really started to like him when he was doing that. So more of that, please. This one's kind of not wanting to come off the card. Those out of the way. There we go. Alright. So he's got a lot of interchangeable hands here. We'll take a look at those first. So we got an open hand. We've got another open hand. We've got the straight palm out hand. This is for his right hand, so we can get the pocket motion with that. If you notice, his left hand comes packed already with this hand attached, so it goes in the pocket. This one's a fisted hand. I'm surprised we didn't get another fisted hand for the left side. We only got the right one. Interesting. Let's get him out. And he just popped right off of his torso. Oh my god. What's that? What the hell? Oh my god. Okay, he's back. I was about to say, if I just broke this Orange Cassidy, this is going to be a pain in the ass to find again. We're good. The torso came right off. What was that? Oh my god. Oh, I was both scared and so royally pissed at the same time. I was about to say, what kind of cheap shit is that? Part of my language. We're good, though. Plastic came flying right off of his head, too. It was like in between his glasses and his head. There we go. All right. God. That was wild. Okay, so I will say one thing about the Orange Cassidy real quick. So far, he might be kind of the wonkiest one to stand in the line. Out of all the ones I've opened, I think this is kind of the more wonkiest of standing figures. However, that being said, he looks great. I know what you're thinking, and no, this is not a Canadian tuxedo. It's not the denim on denim on denim. He does have denim jeans a lot of the time and the denim jacket, but it's a little bit different. It's not quite the same thing. A lot of times it's like a sweatpant type of thing too. But he's got his like sneakers as well. I like that. He's got the knee pad busting through. Nice touch there. So okay, I can, and then he of course he's got the jacket with the shirt of himself. I like that. The jacket is actually sewn into the shirt. This is all one piece. So if you remove it, you're taking the whole thing off. which might be why his torso so easily comes off. I kind of want to give him the benefit of the doubt and say that's why, so you can get this off easier. At the same time, though, I think it might have just come off because it was like really loose or something. There's his glasses. Kind of reminds me of the glasses we get with the Rock sometimes. There's him. Let's take a look. Pretty good likeness. Let's put the glasses on. Pretty good likeness. I like it. It's good. It looks just like him. So far, Series 1 had that issue with the skin tones, but, I mean, all those sculpts were pretty good. The only sculpt I've seen that I didn't like was the Neville one. Or Pac. I apologize. So, yeah. So now let's see how we get the hands in the pocket. So there it is. If you can't tell on the camera, the upper portion of his pants, like this part down here is just a hard plastic. This is like a rubber. You kind of bend it and move it a little bit. And what they did is they cut slits into the rubber. And so because of that, you can kind of angle him. There you go. I'm not going to lie, it's creative. It's a good move. And then you just pop this one in, put it in the other one, and there you go. You got your perfect Orange Cassidy. I like it. It's innovative. It's fun. It's innovative. I will say the one downfall of that is that it restricts his leg motion. That's just going to come back. So posability for this guy, if you're wanting him to throw a super kick or something, is going to suck because it's not going up much because of the rubber piece. But for me personally, I wouldn't have him doing that anyways. I'd have him with the hands in the pockets in kind of that static pose because I think that's a little bit more in line with his character. So overall, I mean, it's really good. That thing with the torso, when I opened it and pulled him out of the box, was a little scary. And then I think I love the pocket effect, but it does limit his leg movement. So, beware of that. If you're wanting him to do a lot of cool poses and stuff, that's going to hinder you. So just beware. Doesn't bother me because that's not what I'm going to use it for. But yeah, there's that. That's the Orange Cassidy. There's not a whole lot of deco on him. I mean, the jacket looks great. Don't get me wrong. I love this cloth jacket and everything, and the shirt. He does kind of have a lean to him a little bit. So my only real gripe with him, if I had to really say, is that, like, he kind of seems, and maybe it's because of the rubber on the pants, maybe it's because of the, like, that's hard to kind of get positioned the way you want. He is kind of the wonkiest one to stand. So take that for what it is. But beyond that, I think it's a great figure. I'm glad they were able to get the denim all going, and the shirt looks great. The glasses are great. The head sculpt's great. I like the innovation of the pants, especially if you're just going to do a static pose. Awesome. So I can see why this was everybody's like most anticipated figure. I think it's a great one, and I like it. I think if I don't know where I would put it in like the grand scheme of the AEW line so far. I think out of all the ones I've opened, in terms of just outright like my favorites or quality, I would say it's between, I think it's top 3 with no particular order: the Orange Cassidy, the Hangman Page, and probably the Pentagon, Pentagon Jr. Those would probably be like the top 3 so far I've opened. The other ones are great, don't get me wrong. It's just like a lot of them have little quality control issues or just things that kind of make them a little off. But so far, those are the 3 I think that have just been absolutely like perfect. Yeah, but there you go. Orange Cassidy took kind of the wrestling world a little bit by storm last year, and good to see. Like I said, it took me a while. It took him a while to kind of grow on me. When he started doing a better mix of the serious and the comedy, I started to like him a lot more. So happy I picked it up. I know he's one that's going to be harder to find as we go. So yeah, that's going to be it on the AEW figures for a little bit, because these are all the ones I picked up. If you've seen all the AEW videos so far, this is probably the last one for a little bit, just because the next ones coming in are going to be Santana and Ortiz. Those are the only two I got in that line. And then after that, I've already pre-ordered the Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy. So those will be the next ones. So be on the lookout for Santana and Ortiz sometime in the near future, whenever those ship out from Ringside. That's where I pre-ordered from. And same thing for Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy. Pre-ordered those from Ringside. So we'll see when those get here. And I don't know what I'm going to unbox left next, to be honest. Usually I try to end one of these with giving you an idea of what's coming next. I have a lot of different stuff. I have a couple of Godzillas. You might actually be able to see them over there in the background that I could unbox. I got the vintage Voltrons. Well, they're the GameStop versions of the vintage Voltrons. I got a lot of the He-Man Origins, Masters of the Universe Origins figures to go unbox. I got a lot of Storm collectibles, a couple of Bandais I could unbox. There's a lot of stuff. I got all the Super 7 Ninja Turtles I could unbox, and the Super 7 Thundercats. So I just got a lot. I don't know what I'm going to unbox next. I'm sorry I'm rambling. I just like to try to give people an idea of what might come next. I'm thinking, honestly, it's probably either going to be the Storm collectibles stuff that I have, or it's going to be the He-Man, the Masters of the Universe Origin stuff, because there is a lot of the Masters of the Universe Origin stuff. I have all the waves through, what do we got? I believe all of the first 3 waves to unbox, plus the Battle Cat and the Sky Sled. There's a lot there to unbox, plus a couple of the vintage ones that Super 7 made a while back. So those are probably going to be what I do next. That or the the Storm collectible stuff, just because there's a bit of that too that I want to unbox. So we'll see. Maybe I'll just leave it up and kind of surprise y'all. But beyond that, that's it for this one. I'm sorry for the ramble there at the end. I just try to be a little bit more transparent and open about what you might see next. And yeah, that's going to be it for this. There's the Darby Allin. There's your Pac from before. There's your... Or not Darby. I apologize. Orange Cassidy. I'm getting caught up on the Darby Allin over here because I like this coat so much. And there's your Darby Allin. The 3 I got out of Series 3. So, yeah, thanks. And I'll catch you guys in whatever the next video is going to be. So, thank you.